Hello, my friends. My name is Daniel Rand. I'd like to educate you on Emos. Let me get into the light. Now, like I was saying, Emos, pest or savior. Most people find them to be pests, but I see them as a way out of emos. When they kill themselves, they get rid of a major pest. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be able to do it fast enough. They're obviously not smart enough. They usually cut themselves on their wrist. See that? That is a wrist. They usually do it across the wrist, like this. But the best way to cut would be down the wrist, like this. Because that would follow your vein and therefore let less blood out. Emo kids, I think, mostly do this for attention. That's why they don't actually want to kill themselves. Otherwise, they'd cut their own throats, jump out a window, or hang themselves. If that's giving any emos out their ideas, go for it. I don't care about you. Now, honestly, I'm getting tired. Alright, in my research, I've found that emos in their natural habitats don't eat very much because their heart hurts too much. I've also found that the best way to kill an emo is with a knife. They don't see you coming because they perceive everyone as a threat, even their friends. Especially when they're in a relationship. When they're in a relationship, they see everything as a threat. They see their friends as threats to their relationship in that they might sleep with their girlfriend, because that's what happens to all the guys in the songs they listen to. But there's something emos should know. Real life isn't like what those emo bastards in songs sing about. Really? They're just making up stories to make money. Yes, it's true. They don't have feelings like you. They just want the money. Admittedly, they demean their manliness in order to get that money, but some people go a lot of ways for money. Emos, as I just recently stated, have feelings. Most men don't. Men who have feelings are usually emo or gay. This is a major problem in our society. Men with feelings. It's because of all the feminism movements. With the females wanting equal rights, men have felt sorry for them. And since those men are the ones who get elected, the other ones have been pushed out of society and rank now in the lower class and the working class. It's a sad thing when working class men don't have feelings and upper class men do. It used to be the other way around. If a man had feelings, he'd get sent to the workshop, and until those feelings went away, he'd have to work. It would always work, but eventually they got tired of it, because sometimes, if a man didn't learn, he'd die. But anyway, moving on. Most people think that emo culture is cool, that it's hip. It's not. Honestly, those people should go die in a hole. And I hope they do. What I hate is emos calling themselves hardcore. It just doesn't work. You're not hardcore if you have feelings. Especially not if you hurt yourself to get rid of those feelings. If they actually tried to get rid of those feelings by hurting themselves, they'd have somebody else whip them. They don't. They just cut themselves for attention. Which leads me back to my main point. Cutting is not because you hurt. It's for attention. You know it. They know it. We all know it. Give it up, emos. And finally, what emos eat. The reason they don't eat much at the dinner table is not only because their hearts are too sad to eat, but also because this is what they really eat. You see that? That, my friends, is a dead baby mouse. Oh, snap. It's a very large dead baby mouse, too. Do you like a close-up of it? Oh damn, the camera won't focus. Here we go. So, that's what emos eat, and that is why they don't eat much. They need to stuff their faces with dead baby mice. Also, when they get rejected, it makes them feel even worse, and they cut themselves even more. I don't know why. If you want attention, go fall in a hole and die. That concludes tonight's session. I'll see you next week, or next month, or whenever the fuck I feel like making that another video. Good night.